This is Matthew Muller's fourth conviction for a cold case crime based on recent confessions that investigators tell me would not have happened without Denise and Aaron Quinn. This latest conviction for a crime so terrifying that his victims never reported it. A crime that happened just days after this.
Mr. Quinn and Ms. Huskins has plundered valuable resources away from our community while instilling fear amongst our community members.
March 2015. Instead of searching for a serial rapist and kidnapper, police and FBI were blaming the victims, who say that allowed Matthew Muller to strike again.
Just two weeks after I was released.
The amount of coverage that our case had, just 2 weeks later, he's willing to do a very similar thing. It shows you how brazen and emboldened he was.
In our exclusive interview with Denise and Aaron Quinn, they took us through the timeline of the cold case crimes they helped solve.
I think one of the most striking things is finding out how young he was when he started. So age 16, attacking a couple.
Muller was sentenced last month for that cold case kidnapping and sexual assault, now 32 years ago.
And then assault and attempted rape in Mountain View in 2009, and again a few weeks later in Palo Alto.
Denise and Aaron suspected Muller was also responsible for those crimes, but couldn't get law enforcement to listen. So the cases went cold until they befriended small-town Seaside Police Chief Nick Borges, who reached out to the Quinns after seeing their Netflix docuseries. He didn't have a connection to their case, but working with Denise and Aaron began writing letters to Muller in prison, prompting Muller to confess to those 2009 cold case crimes.
When I got these declarations, I just couldn't believe what I was reading.
Then Borges introduced the Quinns to El Dorado County DA Vern Pearson, who, along with an FBI investigator, interviewed Muller in prison, where he told them about the 1993 rape and a new crime, the 2015 Contra Costa home invasion.
He told us he dumped the ladder in a ravine a short distance away from the house, and sure enough, they found the ladder.
Enabling Contra Costa sheriff's deputies to track down the victims so traumatized they still hadn't reported that crime 10 years later.
What did it feel like for you to have these two law enforcement officials listen and believe you?
I mean, it meant the world, having a chief of police and then a DA with jurisdiction to actually look into something and say, like, we see you, we hear you, we believe you, and we want to fight for you is like, why does it have to be so hard to get that?
Now, this interview is part of an ongoing accountability and solutions journalism series where we're working with Denise and Aaron and experts from various fields to go beyond the sensational story and examine the lessons learned from their American nightmare. Head to our homepage for more.